Alright everyone, hello, how are we doing? So, if you are a regular viewer of this channel, you've realised that this is not something I would usually post, but this is quite an exciting one for me. And even if you aren't interested in Rocket League, I would recommend just watching this, because this is such like a big achievement for me, in some ways. It obviously ultimately means nothing. I'm still, compared to the good players on this game, I'm still kind of dog shit, but yeah, so basically yesterday there was a new season on Rocket League, and basically you lose quite a lot of MMR on the season reset, and I think there's a cap at where like the highest you can be. So I played just before the season ended and got to like just under 1800. For anyone that knows Rocket League, that's like GC 3.5, basically. To put it into context for anyone that doesn't play this game, like Valorant, take your top ranks in any game. Valorant, for example, you got Radiant, and then I'm the one under that, or was just before the season ended. And then when the season reset, I think I was like at the nearly the maximum threshold. It was like 1660 or something, was like the highest you could like around where everyone was. That was 1800 plus. So all the good players, pro players, SSLs were just all in these lobbies, and pretty much to get top 102s at this point, it is just as the season started. But I also had to beat, as you'll see, Scrub Killa, a world champion, and just SSL after SSL after SSL, and probably some even like bubble players or like low tier pro players that I don't even know that I've played against. I don't know, but I'm only going to show you 4 games. I wish I could show you them all, to be honest, but I didn't really know how to go about like making a video like this, because it will be quite long, and I know some most people just won't really be interested, because this is more for me. But please do stick around. I will jump in periodically and talk about different things, but for the most part I'm just going to let you watch the games with some nice music and chill out. I will put timestamps at the beginning just so you can skip through and see what you want. But anyway, enough of the talking. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright, so in that last game I just won with Mawson. That was my first game on that day, and he is a legend in his own right. I absolutely loved him as a player, and as you can see, another legend across from me right here, Scrub Killa. If you know even a smidge about this game, you know who this man is. This guy is literally... This guy was literally like the face of Rocket League for so long. Even before I knew the game existed, this guy was like just taking over the whole game. This was such like a big thing for me. I've played against like big pros, lost, won, but Scrub Killa, I mean, he even had the Season 7 World Champion tag on as well, which you see. And oh my god, like once I seen him in the lobby, like on the loading screen, I was like, oh, what, Scrub Killa? And then I seen him on the other team and I was like, oh fuck, like I'm just gonna get packed in. But it was actually like a good game, and don't worry, there's no doubt in my mind that if we were to play another 9 times, he'd probably spank me. But I'm just happy that I put up a decent game. You've got to remember as well, like, if you were in a lobby with Scrub Killa for the first time, you'd probably also shit your pants, and I was slightly nervous. It's an understatement, I was shaking like a fucking leaf, let's be real, but even considering that, I think I'm happy with how I played, and well, this whole time, somehow I just turned into like the best player I've ever been that day, so yeah, enjoy. Alright, so that was my game to get me to 85th in 2s. As you can see, number 85, that is not my Steam name. For some reason it's decided to use my old console account that must still be linked to my Steam account or Epic Games or whatever, because that was my original Rocket League account. So, and I thought about like unlinking them, but I didn't really want to risk just losing everything on the account that I had on console, if that makes sense. But anyway, that is me. Don't worry, after the next game I have like, for some reason I didn't clip it here, I just screenshotted like a few things, but I do have a clip of me like actually going through, looking at where I am on the leaderboard and then checking my MMR, because the Rocket League leaderboard is a bit shit and doesn't really update like that often. So after you win a game, you aren't actually where you're meant to be on the leaderboard. Like, so you have. So I do have a clip of me being higher in the leaderboard and also me showing you my MMR and where I should be, if that makes sense, and to prove that that is actually me. Even though I feel like you should believe me anyway. I don't know why I would just pick someone's someone random on the leaderboard and just pretend to be me, but yeah. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. So you see here, this is just after that game. I was looking at like where I should be, and then I check. So you can see I'm 1758 there. Which then, once it updated, so you can see I'm 42nd in the world in 2s. That does match up with my MMR, and I am not marked by 8, so yeah, that is me. Yeah. But I know this was a really long one, and I was gonna say I apologize, but I don't. I think it's a really good video, like for me, I mean. Obviously the production value isn't like Transformers or whatever, but like, this was so fun for me and such a big thing, and if you are here even listening to this, then I appreciate you more than you can imagine, and thank you. Even if you just skipped here to see like where I ended up or whatever, like, thank you. But yeah, like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.